New game.
I'd already decided it was going to be my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back! Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them! I told them there were demons stalking the dark!
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds. Scavengers. And in this wasteland, that meant only one thing. People. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body.
As far as I know, you cannot downgrade the graphics. But yeah, this game controls where I've got to drag my phalanges across the screen. So I'm going to try my best not to be super jittery. Because it doesn't seem to be very fluid motion when I tried it earlier. But I'll try my best not to give you guys motion sickness. And thank you for the host, my boy. Alright, so moving, we just touched the left side, and the camera is the right side. The camera is the one I'm really worried about.
Beady-eyed gang bird was watching me.
Let me know if, the voices up. Let me see if I can turn the voices up but the music down. That's something I always have problems with. Okay, dialogue volume is, I guess, up all the way. Let's turn the music down a teensy bit. And I'll turn it up on my computer. Alright, let's see how that sounds.
Beady-eyed gang bird was watching me.
Yeah, okay. I like that a lot better. Larg, okay. Making sure my microphone's on. I probably should check that before I talk for long periods of time. Okay, and quickly tap to run. I hope we're not going to need to run to save our lives.
The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now.
Alright. I think I can examine my inventory in here. Yeah. What's this? The remains of Anita's delicious pie. I'm wondering if Anita is supposed to be like a nod towards Anita, who died in the first game. That he... I don't want to say he fell in love with her. Kind of hinted at it though. An android finger. An elegantly engineered mechanical finger. Recently detached from its owner. Maybe you can sew it back on. It's so good. A crowbar. A carved steel crowbar with a swan neck. Okay. We know what we've got. Objects that Foster can interact with are highlighted with a reticule. Center your screen on a chosen object and move closer to it.
A corpse lay propped against a rock. The gang birds were eyeing up the corpse hungrily.
Okay, we can use our inventory items, I guess. Let's give him some pie. Pie. Take that, birds.
The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City. I was back. Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey injured. I was finally going to see for myself.
Alright. Kinda looks like that we can explore around here, but we can't. Oh, oops. We missed the O falling down. The O fell off the welcome sign. Okay, if you kind of see the frame rate dropping, that's in the game as well. It's not the streaming.
Huh? Halt!
Hello.
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
Will this Reich security card work? I guess we got rid of it. Minos? Is it not Link anymore?
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
What exactly is a U-chip?
Don't they teach you Gaplanders anything? A U-chip stores your ID and personal data in a micro-implant. The immigration terminal is easy to find. What's keeping you? The correct route is indicated by these signs.
I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
I wonder what those green arrows are. Should I try clicking on them?
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No, but I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes.
I guess when it turns gray, that means there's no new information, so I guess just keep
How do I
pushing.
get to immigration?
The terminal is at the wall end of the garden. The correct route is indicated by these signs. Soon as you've registered, you can access the Minos devices.
Remind me how to register with Union City?
The immigration terminal is back there in the gardens. You want a U-chip? That's where you gotta go.
Thanks.
You like the audio?
Thanks for your time.
Pleasure. How can I be of assistance?
The droid wasn't letting me out of her sight.
I wonder if I can just do anything. Clubber! It. No, it won't let me. Darn. Alright, how do I get out of inventory there?
How can I be of assistance?
Oh, I like that it puts a little word bubble if I'm not actually talking to her. Just a word of warning, the Pixel Tatas may not be as Pixel anymore. I don't know if it's actually in the game, but just in case. Just in case anyone doesn't want to see that. I can still use my inventory on them? What's this? A holographic sign.
The sign was directing me towards immigration.
And where is that? Is that this? I don't know. There's a person over there. Run. Foster, run. I don't even know if he goes by Foster anymore. I didn't catch that. I think they called him Robert. Oh, that's the girl. Oh, there's a sand pit. I want to play.
A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me. I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier.
I love it. Gap kid. Oh, it's a kid? She surely didn't sound like a kid.
It was the girl I'd seen earlier.
Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my deed.
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city. That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deet, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deet, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
As far as I can tell, his voice is not the same as the first game, but it's really hard to tell with those compressed audio files. It does sound very close, though, if it isn't.
I just need to know if you've seen a missing kid come this way.
You're looking in the wrong place. Only boys around here are Pixel and Voxel, and the only thing they're missing is a few screws.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
I told you already, I was dating his ID. Only now, Big Steve has my deed, and ipso facto, the ID.
I probably should turn off all of my alerts. Oh well, I'll remember that for next time.
Any idea whose body that was out there?
Dunno, just some guy from the city.
How do you know?
'Cause I got the citizen's ID from his U-chip, duh.
The only notifications I get are from the different applications I have, so it's not like you're gonna see any secret messages. And nobody really messages me. I'm very unpopular.
So were you digging that guy's U-chip out of his hand?
What? No! Data transfer. I told you. I cloned his ID data onto the deed for later.
What happens later?
Well, you know, maybe someone doesn't want to be found. I do swapsies.
For a price?
Yeah.
I wonder why they're spelling it DEET when we already know it's, what, DTT? I don't know. I guess it would sound weird for her to say DEET, but it says DTT.
Are you sure you haven't seen a young boy?
Kinda hard to get lost in a crowd here. This place ain't exactly Aspiration Plaza. So no, I haven't seen your kid.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all these birds all over the place? Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
What do you trade?
Like I said, sometimes people from outside want stuff from the inside. Sometimes people from inside want stuff from the outside. Second one doesn't happen very often since inside's got, like, everything and free. But it happens.
Suppose a guy from outside wanted to get inside.
Ah, my most popular item. Until Big Steve took my deet, that is.
Tell me about this deet.
Simple. I collect IDs and I use the deet to swap them. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
Did you see a strange vehicle come through this way?
Strange? You mean like that stinky one there?
No. This one had legs.
Not seen anything like that. Maybe you didn't either, crazy guy.
I'm not crazy.
Sure you're not.
That's all for now. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh wait, no. Come back if you want to talk business.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal.
Don't I seem pretty normal? This is gonna take some getting used to. A chain? Oh, it's something he's playing with. want to see this thing. I want to ride. Let me on. I can look at it. Let me on. I can look at it. Oh, here we go.
A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground.
Oh, no.
Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
Oh, he does.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid.
He does still go by Foster.
The roundabout is stuck.
I know. It's a sit about. Can you fix it?
I can take a look, but no guarantees. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety. Then he dropped the chain on his foot.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
Gosh, the frame rate's really low in this on the PC. It's not nearly that bad on the actual device. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. This is so fun. I look like a creeper.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
I don't know how I would fix it. It seems better now. It's just when I was talking to the kid and looking at him weird. Alright, let's try again.
Hey, got a moment?
Want to push me on the swings?
Maybe later.
No, it looks even crazier.
What do you do here?
Well, me and my brother and my sister usually live in a tribe way over that way by the old burnt down radio tower. But it's like so boring there. We come here for the action.
Don't bend
I
down
can
like
see
that in front of
why.
me.
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Voxel, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Voxel says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
What's this about a giant monster?
Right, so my brother Voxel, like 2 nights ago, it was night time, right? And we had been playing this massive game of buzzsaws and dynamos, so I was like, wah! But, where was I?
The giant monster.
Oh yeah, right. So, later that night, he wakes me up screaming about how he saw a giant monster.
Is this kid okay?
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Listen, about this monster.
Jeez, man. Why are you so obsessed with monsters? They're not real.
I don't know why it's just when I'm talking to this kid and it's acting this way. It's not like that on the iPad at all. At least you can hear it.
This vehicle, it had legs instead of wheels.
Vehicles don't have legs, though.
This one did. Your brother saw a monster, right? You thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, that it was a giant daddy longlegs.
No. That your brother's monster was actually...
A very small daddy longlegs, but very close to him.
No.
I caught a daddy longlegs once. What was your question?
I don't like how this kid keeps like bending over in front of me like that.
Who's Voxel?
My brother, remember?
Can I talk to him?
I guess, but he's not as friendly or helpful as me. Real question is, will he talk to you? He's been hiding for like 2 days now. Won't speak to nobody but me.
Can you tell me where to find him? Maybe he'll talk to me.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
What's wrong with Voxel?
Like, why is he hiding?
Yeah,
I told you, man. He thinks he saw a monster.
will you tell me where your brother is hiding? Maybe we can help each other out with our monster problems.
Nuh-uh. You gotta earn that information. I don't know if I can trust you right now.
Your roundabout probably has a chain on it for a reason.
Yeah, and that reason is Mr. Hobbsworth is stupid. Can you fix it?
I'm looking for a boy about your age named Milo, who may have come through here.
You're asking the right guy. I remember every face that's come through here since I was a little kid.
Yeah? How many's that?
Like, at least 12. How recently are we talking?
Sometime over the past couple of nights.
Oh, didn't know. Haven't seen no kids.
You sure you haven't seen any children come through here?
Nope, definitely would have remembered.
What about anything suspicious?
Suspicious? Yeah, there was this one guy. Tall, wearing a big coat and carrying a purse.
I see. Nice one.
And his name was Fossil!
I got the joke, kid. Bye.
Call it if you need anything.